This is a nice fish. Whoa!
The quest to find and catch the biggest, toughest predators that swim is a common bond among in-fishermen the world over. For some, it's a way to strengthen even the strongest bond.
That is a beaut.
95-year-old Clarence Calcifen has been chasing giant pike for most of the last century. It's been only the last 45 or 50 years that he shared that experience with his son, PWT Executive Director Jim Calcifen. Today, we join this father-son team as they continue an annual tradition in a lifelong pursuit of the meanest of the mean, giant Saskatchewan prairie pike.
Oh, this one hasn't even thought about fighting yet. Look at that one, huh?
Yeah.
What? He's putting on a show for us. Oh,
I guess so.
Wow. A nice pike.
Watch out for hooks because you can't grab them in the normal way.
Well, this is one of the reasons we came up here, looking for these prairie pike like this. Great fishing, shallow water. You can't get any better than this in the springtime. Whoa! I love it when they give me a bath. Well, that was another nice pike up here in the North Woods.
Yep. Well, we've been fishing together ever since you were 3 years old, and I taught you everything I knew, and then you learned a few things by yourself and found out a few fishing facts from other people. Now you can catch fish where there aren't any.
Got a bump out there, Dad. Why don't you catch it?
Good fishermen would have had those fish.
Like you? Look at that pike, huh?
That's a pretty good fish.
What do you think about that one?
That's the kind we're after.
Oh, what's going on in your rod there, Dad? Oh, what do we got there? That looked good, Dad.
Another little one, I guess.
Oh, a smaller one, okay.
You don't have any control over what size fish bite. You know, people often talk about fish fighting. Well, I always say if a person would take a bite of a cookie and there was a hook in there and somebody started dragging him around, he'd put up a struggle too.
Well, let's get this one back in. Get your cookie back in the water here. Ooh.
I'm sorry I missed that one. A good fisherman would have had it.
I saw your rod go. Did you get him? You must be a good fisherman then, because you got it. Where'd he go? Another pike.
Another little one, but like I say, it keeps us in practice. Back in the Depression, back in the 30s, I spent $35 for a Fluger Supreme reel. And I'll tell you, that had thousands and thousands of casts on it and was still in top condition, but it was stolen from my house while I was in the Navy during World War II. Otherwise, I'd probably still be using it. But, you know, I'm always a little skeptical about using new rods or reels. It takes a little while to get accustomed to it. But this combination of Fluger rod and reel, after the first cast, it just seemed like it was a part of me. A mistake a great many people make when they fish big northerns or muskies, they like to have a real stiff rod. I don't believe in that. I believe in having a limber rod. It's easier to cast. You can cast farther, easier. And like I say, you can cast all day without getting tired.
This is a nice fish. Whoa!
That looks very well.
Yep. Oh, look at the size of that pike. This is the biggest pike I've ever caught. We're going to look at it as soon as we crank it out of the net here. Oh, man. Okay, let's look at this one, Dad.
Okay,
Look at the size of that fish, huh? Whoa,
that's a fish.
man. Wow. What a fish, huh?
That's the kind we've been after.
Wow. Oh.